Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I have just gone to the Pick Wall to pick up a quick two boxes, because there were some pieces there that I knew I needed. So let's pop them open and see what I got. As you can tell, this one is definitely very stuffed, but both of them have really good stuff inside. So let's get started. So when you finally break it open, it reveals a plethora of pieces. And there's only really three types of pieces in here. It is the big leaves in bright green, the 1x1 quarter rounds in light bluish gray, and some of the fern elements in both colors. So it's a very simple one, but I think it's really, I've been wanting to go to get more of these because, as you know, I have a lot of dark green ones and I have a lot of bases for trees, and I knew I wanted to make a mix, so I was waiting to get some. So I got one, seems like, oh, it's all stuck in there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I got 8 stacks of these with quarter rounds everywhere. And they're about this tall. I don't know exactly how many, but definitely a lot. It's gonna take up a big bin. So, and then the ferns are just on the sides, and all of this is all quarter rounds. So if you know, quarter rounds are actually one of my favorite pieces. I usually use them in dark bluish gray. I got some of these in sand blue, probably the worst fab pickup purchase of all time. But I use the quarter rounds. Let's go over. I use them everywhere. I'm out, basically, as you saw. I don't know exactly where. Oh, but a lot of them, yeah. But they're everywhere. I don't know. I can't find any right now. But they are, oh, there's some over in the Central Park. I use them to round off things. I use them for paths. I use them pretty much everywhere. So that's pretty cool that now I can do some more in different colors, which is pretty exciting. Maybe I can even mix them together if that might look good. Awesome. So quick side note, this is all green plate that has to be scraped off, but here they all are because I used a lot in my farm. So there's hundreds which I use for paths everywhere in my farm. So that's where they all are, if you're wondering. So I actually do have a lot of ferns right now, but I'm stocking up more because I plan on placing a huge prickling quarter, probably around $500, in the coming weeks. And one of the things I'm going to be doing is buying parts to build trees, which I need ferns for. So I figured stock up now when all the stuff comes. So moving on into the second box. It's a lot simpler, but it's something that I very much need. More ferns, but it is the dark blue 3x3s. I got a ton of them everywhere. If you have seen my recent cliff mock building thing, go check that out. But I talk about how I'm changing the water, so stay tuned for an update for that. And I need this for the water because I changed some of my plans and I realized that instead of just doing normal blue, I should do the dark blue, and I knew I could find these on the pat wall eventually, so picked up a box. And I would have kept going, but I actually basically ran out the stock of the Lego store, so I knew there wasn't enough, and there wasn't any other pieces that I was really amazed with besides the ferns, these, and I knew I didn't need any more of these, and I definitely got enough of these, so I figured just 2 for now was good. So now I'm going to get to sorting it. I'll be back in a little bit. Well, for you, a couple seconds, but for me, probably about an hour. So here the parts all are. It's taken me a while, and they're pretty much all sorted except for these blue 3x3s, dark blue, sorry. And that is because it is late, I am tired, and I don't feel like taking apart hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them because all they do is stick. So, this is, I had none of these, so they filled up this decent size. It's probably about a little less than halfway full. I like them to be decently full, but not full. And then these ferns, I have a lot of light green and not many dark green, but I do want to point out that I had a lot of them coming into this. So I just added to the pile, so I really don't know how many I gained, but it was a decent amount. And then this is all brand new, so I didn't have any of these before either. So all of these three I had none of before. So you see, pretty much filled up the same amount as the dark green, which is pretty cool. So now I can start making trees. If you come over here, I'll give you a little sample of the trees. Here they are. There's one that's in dark green, and there's another taller one in dark green, which is falling apart. I actually like the shorter ones. I think they look more realistic to scale, so I'm going to be building more of those. But now I can build them in light green, and goodness knows, oh, actually, not anymore, but I do have a decent amount of these leaves. I have hundreds more somewhere. I don't know where they went, but I have more, so don't worry. So that is about it for this Pick-a-Brick haul. I think it came out relatively good. These were an awesome find. I love using these for paths, and I never had this color. These, as I said, I'm stocking up, and same thing with these to build some awesome trees. And this I will be using for water soon. So stay tuned for all of this and a lot more. Go check out my Instagram as well. I'm going to be posting more on there now. So that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day. Sorry I only got a couple boxes. I was going to get more, but I ran out of time. So that's about it. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.